Assalamu alaikum. This is Syeda Nazmun Depu. Welcome to my class 2nd. How are you everyone? I hope you all are fine and safe by the grace of Almighty Allah. Alhamdulillah, I am also fine. Dear students, today our class long is 40. And in this class, we will practice from model question 14. So before starting our new topic, you will review of the previous class. Dear students, in previous class you have learned transformation by changing degree of adjective. I think you have learned correctly and practiced at home. Now check some question. You will transform the following sentences as directed in the brackets. So there are 5 sentences here. Question number 1. The Podda is larger than any other river in Bangladesh. We will make into positive degree. Question number 2. The rose is the fairest of all flowers. We will make into comparative degree. Question number 3. Very few dramatists are as successful as Shakespeare. You can make into superlative degree. Question number 4. Gold is the most precious metal. You will make into positive degree. Question number 5. A train runs faster than a bus. You will make into positive degree. I think you have already done. Now let's see the answer. Question number 1 was the Podda is larger than any other river in Bangladesh. It was comparative degree. So now we can change into positive degree. Yes, the answer is no other river in Bangladesh is as large as the Podda. Question number 2 was the rose is the fairest of all flowers. It was superlative degree. Now we can make into comparative form. So yes, the answer is the rose is fairer than all other flowers. Okay, question number 3 was very few dramatists are as successful as Shakespeare, and you can make into superlative form. Yes, the answer is Shakespeare is one of the most successful dramatists. Now we see the question number 4 answer. Gold is the most precious metal. You will make into positive degree. Yes, the answer is no other metal is so precious as gold. And question number 5. A train runs faster than a bus, and you will make into positive degree. Okay, well done students. The answer is a bus does not run so fast as a train. Thank you everyone, you have done well. Now we will start our new topic. Dear students, today we will learn from model question 14 from your selected book. I think you will enjoy the class and you will learn the lesson well. Okay, here is learning outcomes. So what we will learn in this lesson? After we have studied this lesson, we will be able to ask and answer questions. Number 2, read and understand text. Number 3, write answers to multiple choice questions. Number 4, write answers to questions. Now there are 2 pictures. Can you guess the pictures? Yes, I think you are right. You have already read about her from your EFT book. Yes, she is Helen Keller. She was a great lady, a great humanitarian. Now let's see the passage and we will read about her again. So, read about Helen Keller. You must read the passage aloud and understand every word. Helen Keller was a great humanitarian. She cared deeply for the sick, injured, and disabled people. The disabled people have physical or mental problems that limit their activities or senses. Helen devoted her life to help them. So, here we know that Helen Keller was a great lady, and she all her life she helped the disabled person who have physical or mental problems. Okay, now we will know about her birthplace and when she was born, and about her career, her study, educational life. So, Helen was born in 1880 in Alabama, USA. Her parents were Captain Arthur Keller and Catherine Adams Keller. Her family was not rich, that means they were not solvent, and their main source of income was cotton plantation. So, her parents were not rich and they were farmer. Helen was born healthy, but in 1882 she became deaf, dumb, and blind after a high fever. Her father heard about Perkins School for the Blind in Boston and contacted the director there. In 1887, the director sent one of his best students, Annie Sullivan, to help Helen. So, Helen worked hard to enable her to communicate. So, in this para we see that Helen was born healthy, but after 2 years she had become disabled in speaking, and she could not see, and she also cannot hear and speak. And her father tried his best to give her education, and so he contacted the director of Perkins School, and Annie Sullivan, who helped her lot to communicate. So, in 1890, Helen's formal education started at Horace Mann School for the Deaf in Boston, and in 1892 she went to Wright Himation School for the Deaf in New York. Helen improved her communication skills and studied regular academic subjects. She then decided to go to college and attended Cambridge School for young ladies in 1896. Later she studied at Radcliffe College. Here she learned Braille, which was a new technique for reading. She also learned how to type. Annie Sullivan was always with Helen, and she sat with Helen in class and helped her by interpreting lectures and text. In 1904, Helen received her BA degree with honors from Radcliffe College. So, in this para we see how Helen struggled a lot to get education, and she got her graduation degree also with honors, and Annie Sullivan also always with him to communicate and to interpret the lectures, and she also learned Braille, which is helpful for reading for the blind person. She also learned how to type. And Helen spent her life helping disabled people to learn. She died on June 1, 1968. So, though she was a disabled person, she devoted her life also to help the disabled people. Now, we can check the word meaning. So, here are some words and the synonym of the words. Now, see, great the means famous, liberal. Humanitarian means philanthropist. Injured means wounded, physically damaged. And disabled means handicapped, crippled, unfit. Physically means bodily, and mental means psychological, mental health. Decide means determine, resolve. Technique means system, way, and interpret means explain, construe. Now, students, you should learn the word well. It will increase your vocabulary power. Now, here are some multiple choice question, that means MCQ question. So, you have to answer correctly. Now, I think you will answer correctly. Let us see the question and answer. So, first question is, Helen Keller was a great humanitarian. Here, humanitarian means, yes, I think we already know the meaning of the humanitarian. Yes, the answer is philanthropist. Okay. Helen spent her life helping disabled people to learn. Here, disabled means, yes, the answer is invalid. A. Question number 3, Helen devoted her life to help them. Here, devoted means, yes, the answer is D. Dedicated. She cared deeply for the sick, injured and disabled people. Here, injured means, yes, what is the answer? Yes, that is wounded, number A. And question number 5, their main source of income was cotton plantation. Here, source means, yes, the synonym is, what is the answer? That means B. Way. Okay, question number 6, Annie worked hard to enable her to communicate. Here, enable means, yes, the answer is make able. Question number 7, Helen Keller was a dash woman. Yes, what is the answer? Benevolent. Okay, question number 8, Helen sacrificed her life for, okay, the answer is the invalid people. Okay. Here are also questions, some extra questions. Now, let us see the answer. I think you will answer correctly. Yes, when Helen was born, she was, yes, she was, what is the answer? She was normal. When Helen was born, she was normal. Okay. And then Helen was born in when? Yes, she was born in 1880, that is 19th century. Her father was a cotton planter, that means farmer. And question number 12, at the age of 2, Helen suffered from which disease? that is a high fever. Question number 13. Annie Sullivan came to help. Okay, kake? Helen. And Perkins school was situated in where? That is in Boston. And Helen started to go to school in when? That means 1890. Yes, I think you have done. Okay, now you will answer question answer. So in your exam, so you have to learn it. Okay, question number A. Who was Helen Keller? Yes, answer is Helen Keller was a great humanitarian. That we should know about the tense. So you have to be conscious about the tense of the question. Yes, and question number B. Whom did Helen Keller help? Yes, the answer is Helen Keller helped the sick, injured and disabled people. So if we see in question there is auxiliary verb did, so the answer must be in past form. So we must be careful about it. Question number C. How did she become disabled? Yes, the answer is she became disabled after a high fever. Here is also auxiliary verb did and it is past form. Okay, so we must change the become into became. And question number D. When and where did Helen start her education? Yes, the answer is in 1890. Helen started her education at Horace Mann School for the Deep in Boston. Okay, now students, I think you have listened to the lecture carefully, and now we will answer the word meaning, and you will know the synonym of the word. Okay, there are 4 words. Let's see the word: disabled, injured, interpret, technique. I think you will answer correctly. Yes, the disabled means handicapped, right, and injured means wounded. Okay, one interpret. Yes, you are right. Interpret means explain, and technique means system. Well done, students. Okay, I think you have learned the words. Now let's see some MCQ. Can you answer the question? Yes, I think you will answer correctly. Okay, first word is question number. Braille is a technique for reading for the whose. Yes, I think you are correct. That means okay, for the blind people. Okay, and the word plantation means, yes, I think you are right. Good. Plantation means cultivation. Let's see the answer. Okay, the word communicate means, yes, what does communicate means? Yes, you are right. Speak. And the word formal means, yes, thank you, good, and formal means traditional. Yes, and the word improve means, yes, you are right, improve means develop. And the word skill means, yes, you are right, skill means ability. And the word academic means, yes, there are 4 options, and so you have to choose the correct answer. Yes, the correct answer is right, curricular. And here question number 23, the word technique means. So there are also 4 options, and the right answer is technique means method. And the word interpret means, yes, interpret means we know about it. Yes, what is the answer? Yes, right, you are correct. The answer is explain. And at the last I think you will answer correctly. Yes, you are right. The word receive means, what is this? Yes, the answer is take. Okay, well done. Now let's see some question. I think you will answer this also. Okay, can you answer this question? Yes, I think you will answer correctly. You must read the passage again silently and answer this question. So first question is, how did Helen learn to read? And question number 2, question number B, who are disabled people? Yes, I think you have to know about it. And question number C, who greatly helped Helen to communicate? Yes, you are right. I think you have answered correctly. Let's see the answer. So how did Helen learn to read? Yes, you are right. The answer is Helen learned Braille, which was a new technique for blind to read. And question number B, who are disabled people? Yes, I think you are right. The answer is the people who have physical or mental problems that limit their activities or senses are disabled people. Let's see this question number C, who greatly helped Helen to communicate? Yes, I think you are right. The answer is Annie Sullivan greatly helped Helen to communicate. Well done, students. I think you have understood the passage and learned well. Now this is time for homework. Today our homework now is 40, and you will write at home. You must read the passage again and answer the following question. So question number 1, there are 5 questions and you have to write at home. What was Helen's father? And question number B, how did her father help her? Question number C, how did her teacher Annie Sullivan help her? And question number D, when did Helen decide to go to college? And question number E, how did Helen spend her life? Okay, dear students, I think you have understood the topic and learn at home. And this question answer must be submitted to your teacher. Okay, thank you.
Dear students, I hope you have enjoyed the class and understood the topic. Now you can practice at home. After completing your homework, you must submit to your subject teacher. Stay home and safe. Thank you so much. Goodbye.